man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop. The Rebels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Rebels will hustle to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the D deny them on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Third and goal from way back there. He wants to throw it. Going for 6. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held him to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Hey, that's a live ball. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football.
Well, what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce, right back to the offense.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. 2nd and 10 here. They want to just keep throwing it. And that pass picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Line gets set, first down. He'll start this drive firing. He'll take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Quick handoff. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. It is good!
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Ware. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. He wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. A little release to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Now, remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the 1st quarter, but they'll try it again. They'll try it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
Man, I'm 4th and 2. I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the 1st down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans. And this
he just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20.
The return brings it out to the 34. And the South Carolina offense will take over.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run.
Wiles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The option look. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Pocket starts to collapse. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Maryland. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They finally make the stop at the big run. It's plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Gets away from one. He's got space. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Power football with the run. There's no getting around the fact that they have really scuffled in the first half of SEC play, and now the task is to try to turn it around.
Well, and a lot of times it requires shifting your goals, and this is not how you wanted to start, but how can we win this week?
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They'll try to add another to their lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments. That return at the 22. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite them.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Cook. Throws to the back. Fires the pass. Intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's back to throw on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Hoffman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. After that last completion, it's 2nd down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot.
Just destroying his way through the field. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Snap it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Fast motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Wants to throw. It's Cook. Getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and they forced the incompletion.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Well, why don't they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Quickly to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. They keep attacking through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Rebels send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
He's got his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these 2 teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do now. Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3.
He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, South Carolina.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking for a man. It's Lacey. Throws toward the end zone. Pass on the way. It's picked off.
That's number 2. That's a good...
Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. He's looking to throw. Got a wide open receiver. Off he goes. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And the Rebels have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw they loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction.
Touchdown, Rebels! And the stomping has commenced.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Duke answered the bell away from Durham today with an impressive victory. The Blue Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team.
Takes a hit as he fires.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And back to the air on second down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Oh, how did you make that move? And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That's now his 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
Red pass hits complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a second down play. Give to the running back. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
To the air, it's Lacey. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half. And this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Finds his man. It's Ware.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that fourth down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy is not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
After the misconnection, it's second down. Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw it again. Moving away from pressure. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Anytime this guy has that much time to throw, you're not going to stop him from picking up the first down.
No, and he needs to go thank his offensive lineman right now. Thank you, big fellas, for keeping me upright. No pressure, to read the defense, make the strike, get the first down conversion.
Looking to pass, it's Lacey. Pressure coming. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
South Carolina.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Handoff from the gun. It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here today.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
grabbed in the middle. It's Little. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Going up top on first down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense working from the pistol. Back to pass, it's Lacey. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man, it's Little. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Now they'll run it to the right here. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
Can't get him to the ground. The Rebels have a 1st down.
It's a nice run there to get the 1st down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways, but they've been running it very, very well in this game so far.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the left. On the move at the 30. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He caught it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense.
At the 16.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating.
Brings it down on the right side. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is
looking deep down the right side. And he's got it at the tag. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. To the air, it's Cook. Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
South Carolina, #1 with the carry.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to ULM.
They'll run it from the gun.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll pull it on the read. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job, of course.
Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Field goal is good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Cook. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He lost one down the sideline.
I feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now
lofts one high and deep. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
They're going to throw it again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
First down for the offense.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Throws to the wideout. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
The play action fake. Keeps looking downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot. Throws toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did. They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
The give and tick, 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 tick. He was running through time. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA